Doug, why didn't you text me back? Your message freaked me out. And what was with that email?
Carol, come on in. I'll explain. We're just waiting for,
Hey, can I get a hand here?
Perfect. Just perfect. Come on.
Your text told us to check our email, but it's blank. What are we doing here, Doug?
Yeah, don't freak us out like that.
Freak you out? You couldn't have been too freaked. You live right around the corner and it took you 30 minutes to get here. Maybe if you hadn't stopped for snack foods on the way. And Terry, thanks for grabbing a pizza. It's a good thing I wasn't dying. I'm sorry. You two are probably wondering why you decided to just up and bring my favorite snack foods instead of coming straight here, right? You brought the stuff because I told you to in my email.
The email was blank.
Was it?
No, don't tell me it's a subliminal message.
Bingo. Well, more like hypnosis.
Really? And now you're some sort of mind control expert?
Well, I am chowing down on my favorite foods, aren't I?
Okay, fine. You got us. How'd you do it?
Okay. I researched for months. Then one day I had an epiphany. You know how good I am with computers. I created a program, a code. The email, it looks blank, but it's not. There's a code embedded in it, and you can't even see it. But when you close or delete the email, it activates the spell.
Wait up, spell? So now we're supposed to believe you're some sort of sorcerer?
Well, wizard would be a more accurate description.
So you became this amazing techno-magician and used it to get a free meal from your friends?
I needed to test the code, and I was hungry, so I decided to order out. Anyway, mind control is persnickety. You can't get someone to do something that they wouldn't normally do. Well, you kind of can, but then they'd lose a piece of their immortal soul, and that's messed up. So I figured this was a safe test.
So what you're trying to tell us is that we should never check an email from you again.
Well, that goes without saying.
No, this spell only works once. You see, the human brain is the greatest machine of all. It won't fall for the same trick twice.
How can you be sure? Did your book say the same thing too?
Yep, but that doesn't mean I didn't test it. And since neither of you have broken out into song, safe to say that the books are right. This is a one-shot deal.
That's good to know. So what are you going to do with your newfound powers?
2 words. Lori. Hush.
Tell me about the new album, that luscious beat?
The album is about me exploring myself. People think of me as fun and sexy and sensual, but they don't know that I'm deep. I've got lots of thoughts going on up here that would really surprise you. Just ask my fans, they know what's up. I answer all of my own fan mail. It gets heavy sometimes.
#1 tease in the music business? I'm gonna make her dance for me. Naked.
I thought you couldn't make people do what they normally wouldn't do.
Name one person who hasn't danced naked. She's gonna stream a live strip video directly to this computer in 5 minutes, and we're gonna get to watch it.
You're not joking. This is going to happen.
Miss Lori just said she answers her own fan mail. She's famous for it. I put a tracer on her email. She opened the spell an hour ago.
Magic Man won? Really? Whatever.
You're not saying anything. You must be pissed. Yeah, she's pissed.
Oh no. Terry, you don't know Carol. Like I know Carol.
Wait a sec. Carol, you're not a...
What? No, I'm not a lesbian. She's my girl crush. Everyone gets one.
Good pick. So Magic Boy is making her shake her thing.
I'm not against it.
That's my girl. Oh, whoa. Oh. It's starting.
Jesus Christ, it worked!
She's doing it. She's doing it.
Okay, that's hot. Your spell. Did you tell her to dance in front of the camera specifically?
No, but my spell was perfect.
Obviously not perfect. I don't pretend to know magic like Dr. Strange over here, but from what I've gathered from Charmed, spells need to be clear and specific.
Is she coming back anytime soon? Is she coming back?
Lori is probably dancing naked in her living room.
No, that was my only chance. The spell only works once.
The spell only works once, you're right, but we're missing the point.
What?
The spell worked!
The spell worked. The spell worked perfectly. The only mistake was my own.
Doug, get your books. We're gonna find ourselves another spell.
Abacadabra?
Carol, we're thirsty.
Hold your horses. Classic Terry, so impatient. See if I bring you on the next tour.
Thanks, Lori.
I'm so glad I met you guys at the mall. Y'all are so cool.
It's awesome hanging out with you.
I love it too. Why I always feel the need to be in a bikini around you guys is beyond me,
I wasn't her first choice.
It's called a compromise.
What?
Nothing, honey. Your purse. Give us a hug.